go. The only guarantee is second place will be a heal off from what we've seen so far, SVG.
Yeah, pretty consistently being able to grab that second place. And it was a different team this time. We saw SJ go down a little earlier. Maybe that was all part of the plan, or it could have been something completely unplanned. And sometimes when you run into another player doing heal off and they've collected half the heals for you, it actually makes it easier for you to go for the heal off. So if we have two colliding heal offs, it either goes terribly because they just wind up griefing one another, or one of them comes out on top with way more heals than they should.
So you get either you get a heal off or a heal on, basically. So we'll see which way the switch is turned. When we tune into this game, looks like a little bit lighter on the south side for now. An even split across the map. Everyone should be able to get to their tanks, their items, that much faster in fairer ways.
Now we do see, looks like our previous game winners are in a fairly good spot once again. And here's what's going to be happening every single game, it appears. You teased it at the beginning. Dubs and Mega just going to be fighting off spawn every single game, and it doesn't matter. These two are going for it. You land at their shifty shafts, they're going to fight you.
That's personal inside zero build. Big shot from hide and seek. That extra overshield already down from both players. Phase duel have to back off, and hide and seek right now is starting to move, and this man is not stopping with the shotty in hand.
And no one really has any ammo to continue this fight, so everyone will be complacent with walking on out. We'll be content and move away for the time being, but Mega and Dubs also getting some shots back. Looks like Nex is going to take some damage. And hide and seek needs to be careful as well, because Mega's not going to let him just walk around like that. If he thinks he is, he's in the wrong spot. The fight stalls for now, but will continue shortly.
Field back up on all sides. Dubs with the Hail Marys. Hide and seek down, enough time for Mega to get that med kit popped off and around. They're going to be looking really healthy right now compared to Nets. Anvil missile coming in, and they see exactly where he is in 2 more seconds. There's the boom, covered gone, and now they start to clasp.
Shots coming through, Mega and Dubs cleaning it up, but almost able to take down Mega. Not today, though. So game 1 and 4, you know, they're beginning and end. They don't necessarily care for the middle games. We see them now playing out here. They'll have all the shifty to themselves and be able to move through the rest of this game.
Looking good so far. Teams rolling down a little bit throughout the course of the day, but lobby's still looking strong. Look at that, seeing a little bit more fun across the map until we get straight into vehicle mode. Kaz and Bank up inside the cavern. Okus and Nuts ready to deal even more damage. I mean, 16 elims, and there weren't even that many in the early game. They got them all the way from the third zone onwards. That's just amazing to see.
It is amazing to see, and something else amazing is this amazing peek we see here from Kurt. Getting some shots through, able to get those tags, understand that player's weak, but looks like his shield keg was popped. Bank, healthier than expected, and Jace rocking what looks like some pajamas. It's almost bedtime for some of these players.
They cannot be asleep at the wheel, though, towards the end of this game. That's the big thing. Ethan Kurt kind of been just sleeping inside the storm, and eyes are wide shut in this POI right now. Bank trying his best now has to just delay as much as possible. Kurt's there. Jaith now, lots of damage taken, but the overshield will come back in just a little bit of a moment. Kurt ready to keep fighting. Kaz at low HP. It's really tough to go against this aim demon, but are 2 bodies going to be enough to stop him? Jaith, 200 HP. He's going to be there with a big shot. They lock it out.
Finish him right there and take it home. Don't be sleeping on Jaith and Kurt here, because they're going to take you out if you land at their POI. It's a solid win for them off spawn, and they'll be able to get Kurt back up. Looks like Okus and Nut are above and not going to want to get involved in this. Death and Coney Owner, for some reason, are all the way up here. Haven't necessarily seen them. Maybe they decided this was better than Coney. And Dukes and Jamper also looking for something here, but oh, are we about to have a play? We're going for it.
They're going straight forward. It's a little bit scuffed. That's on one side. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what this entire jump down was about. Duke's taking a lot of damage from the backside, though, from a third party. Cody finally down. Death down below as well. A botched attempt at a heist. They get found out and thrown straight to lobby jail.
Yeah, the bathroom break didn't work there. Now Duke's Jamper have more points than they expected. I don't know that anyone could have expected that move coming out of Death and Tony Owner right there. These guys in a really good spot, and I guess we're getting another northern zone from what it looks like.
Might be a big pull up, and if that's the case, that means the majority of the lobby moves. That means we're up inside trucks and tanks. And if it's a TNT type game, I mean, it's gonna get explosive towards the end.
Explosive indeed. Hopefully a couple players bring those anvils, and oh no. TK looks like he's taking out the FaZe duo, so unfortunate for those guys. They're going to be falling early on in this game. We see Tahi and Paper looking to take the rock station up here. A little triple rock, triple chest. And they're in a fairly good position. Oh, plus that llama definitely does not hurt.
Usually though, I always see it, I'm like, wow, this is gonna get so many good builds off the refresh. You know, it's gonna be nice to actually see what's good with it. But in a game of vehicles, in a game without builds, I wish that llama just spawned the tank.
Imagine the tank pops out of that little llama when it explodes.
A redemption book by its cover, right?
Exactly. That's why you force it into a building and then it just boom, a tank drops right on you.
That would be amazing. Junk roof style.
Oh yeah.
Best side of the game. Definitely want it back. Tahi Paper. Looking at them so far. Okay, Jath down, so the cavern loot now switching over. That's Okus starting off his Elim spree. 30 in slacks. They're moving through, locking in. Not finding too much success on Elim so far. It's Smacked actually who's doing tank Overwatch duty right now for the rest of the map.
He's in his position. We're about to have one of these epic tank battles that everyone's rooting for. Looks like NPen and D-Roller are on one side, Smacked and Mikey on the other. They're exchanging shots. And looks like Blur and Yoda are like, all right, you guys do that. We are getting out of here. I want none of the sauce.
They have the torch though, so they can take a few hits and keep rocking. Smacked going to adjust back up a little bit to make sure he doesn't get hit too much. They have the fuel and the torch to keep this tank active. Blur and Yoda do not want to give it to them for free. They're not getting focused by just one, but now two duels, possibly even the majority of the lobby. Enough damage though for Blur and Yoda, enough of a distraction for them to cross the river and get towards the mountain. Very, very nice because zone is so far away.
It is quite far. It looks like one of our tank owners have decided to go elsewhere. Fuel up a little bit, hit the gas station, you know, just driving your tank into the gas station, get a fill up. It's pretty normal. Either way, they're in a pretty good spot. You know, it'd be cool if you could put chonker tires on a tank.
Okay, that would be nice. That would be kind of insane. Let's make them as fast as whiplashes, right? I think that's the first case. I want tanks drifting around corners.
Imagine Tokyo Drift style, just whipping around a corner.
The music starts playing from the tank as it whips.
Oh yeah. Well, you have the radio. You could turn it on.
That's true. Need to add that track. I don't know what is happening here, what type of fight this is, but somehow D-Roller and NPen are not going down. Running away on foot, dodging this barrage from the tank.
Yeah, this is not a good situation, but it looks like Mikey and Smack gonna kindly let them go and walk or drive the opposite direction, although they'll wind up catching up at some point because zone is forcing them to go east. They're gonna heal up a little, and yes, these guys are going into the gas station as well. What is going on? Where are we going? Repair tool, new repair tool. Look at those eyes on these players.
Gotta keep your money up, not your funny up, you know what I mean? So they'll make sure the resources are at bay. 30 in slacks, they're getting their truck ready to go as well and have the option for shockwaves as well too. Gonna juggle it all the way over and look to see exactly what they need.
We see Larson and TK. They're hurting a little bit from whatever fight they just got in. Now they're gonna hide under in the shifty shafts. It looks like Assassin and Rhythm are coming in hot in the truck. Take a peek where everyone's at. We got a couple of players in the storm. We see Gandhi all the way out there. Chap D-Gen making their way in. A lot of players Still on the outskirts. Have to make this rotate.
What is the Gandhi doing is my question. They're on an island right now looking at something.
It's a great metaphor. We're all on an island sometimes in the game.
Yes, that's true.
The island within the island.
An eye for an eye makes the whole land blind.
Battle Royale style.
Battle Royale style. 100%.
Of course.
All right, Rhythm Assassin. Gonna put the track on pause for now. I'm liking this prop hunt type situation going down. Arson and TK. They're gonna be moving around. Random harpoon from inside the truck, and they're gonna hear it actually revving on that driver's seat. Still found out though, TK beamed. They go back and forth with Luke, who's coming in from the left side. It's not an Ocus, and if they're looking at 16 Elam games, that means fight, fight, fight is their plan, and they might just roll in, drift out, and go for a few more shots.
And a number of duos just got taken out there in the feed. We're dropping below that 60 mark. Not going to see a fight just yet. Actually, as Larson walks in, he gets beamed. Now him and TK are going to have to run, but the chase is on. Rhythm and Assassin trying to get an assassination here.
Larson shockwaving away, doesn't know exactly who is weak. One shockwave split maybe from Larson. I'm not sure exactly what's going down, but he'll be able to med miss up. His overshield now fully active as well. He'll have a chance to drop a few minis and that big pot as well. He'll be good as he moves, and at the moment, still a lot of people just coming in from the storm, just healing up from that damage. Smacked and Mikey, their tank is gone. Their chances in this game also looking kind of slim. I see Sizz alive though, that'll be fun to watch. There's still a few teams inside that storm having trouble moving in. Casker bopping AV as he moves through. AV getting bopped as well as he's trying to move around. There is chaos on the storm line.
This is the late rotate crew. Everyone's deciding to rotate late. Looks like Smack's gonna jump on D-Roller. He's getting taken out. Then there's a whole nother team all the way on the far side. It's only a 2-tick right now, but once this closes, this is gonna start to hurt. And these guys still have quite the rotation with a number of teams in front of them. Nonetheless, Mike and Smack still sitting strong, looking to hold their position, and now Tommy getting those shots back. Now Smack just looking at somebody else. This is just everyone right here, and Blair gets an ankle. Mikey tagged up. Oh, he saves him.
That's insane. It's Rogue Shark from the other mountain that saves him. Smack, though, accosted the process. Now they'll look to possibly take out the tree. Yoda's on the backside. If he just moves up slightly, he might be able to land this shot. Casker is melting from fire, trees, and damage from the storm. Yoda has so much loot to deal with. He doesn't understand there's a duo right above him who's about to heal up. Look at all this loot. Look at him as well, and possibly take him out. These are 12 shockwaves he has to work with.
You're just shockwaving straight around, but that may not matter if that team gets a good 3-2-1 above him. We do see zones start to move, and once again, it is parking garage wherever you want. Everyone just figures out where exactly we can park or make it work. Sizz and Shade still in this game. Our previous game winners of Nut and Ocus still rocking within the lobby as well. Definitely looking like a significantly less amount of vehicles in this game compared to what we had early on.
I think they're just hiding them from USBG. They're gonna surprise you with a bunch of pocket garages in a sec.
I'm a fan of surprises.
What's the best surprise you've ever got?
Oh,
That you're willing to share.
Give me a second. I'll have to think about that one.
Respectfully, respectfully. For me, I'm a big fan of sour cream and onion chips, yeah?
Okay.
And back in the day where I was pounding the stream game, putting in the 700-hour week, so to speak, I didn't see my friends too often. It was my birthday, and I almost basically forgot. And they came in with a candle on a sour cream and onions chips packet. It was very sweet. It was a cool surprise.
That is a nice surprise. You got some good friends there.
Yeah. Or should I say it was very sour because, you know, the chips are sour, so.
Well, speaking of birthdays, shout out to Vivid. Happy birthday to him. Today is his birthday. He was just casting EU. So a little happy birthday to my man.
You know what they say about birthdays? You're not born every day.
Only on the day of birth.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, so Nut, in the middle of all this chaos, a bunch of people around them. Everyone has weapons and they're shooting. Many things happening in the game and on the map.
All right, so I do have an answer for you. Finally thought about this. After I got engaged to my wife, my friends threw us like a surprise engagement party. It was quite nice.
Oh, let's go. And neither of you knew about it?
Well, we knew we were hanging out, but like none of us, we didn't expect it to be like a surprise engagement party, you know? Like we knew we're going over to a friend's house to like grill and have some food and drinks, but all of a sudden it turned into like, oh, we have party balloons, we got a cake, we got all this, we got champagne for you guys. Oh, it was wonderful.
Nice. Well, the Slacks basically engaged the Clarity G, and they didn't expect their friends to come in with a truck, focus and Chap, and give them a nice little surprise party. You guys are sharing similar experiences. That's so cool. Logic is there too, having a fun time. Once again, I'm not sure if teammates are in the same vehicles or what is going on, but there are big explosions and trucks driving around Sleepy Sound streets.
Oh, coming for you, Narwhal. Oh, he narrowly escapes that one. Just like you mentioned, they were hiding all the vehicles from us. Players did not want to leak the secrets just yet, and we get the surprise of a lifetime. There's cars running around like madmen.
I feel like I'm watching Frogger on like expert impossible difficulty, where the cars try to hit you as you cross the street. This is just, yeah, 3D Frogger with heat-seeking cars. It's nuts.
And you can't jump over the cars. It just doesn't work. Oh man, D-Gen chasing down another one here. And looks like Chap and D-Gen are in a good spot. They're about to run out of their repair torch though, which is the one issue for these guys.
Chap still has a little bit in the bank. I think they're saving it for if one of their tires gets shot. And there it is. They have to get out now. Oh my goodness, it's getting beamed down. D-Gen move. No, he gets blown up. After that, so much more. Who are we even looking at right now? This is Fatch. No HUD needed for this one. We know the action is intensive. D-Gen now bopping back and forth, and he finds Chap inside a little crevice. Look at him. The Heidi boys with a shield keg. They're keeping the dream alive.
It's the pocket corner you want to be in.
What is this?
They're just looking at everyone and party and partake up above, but no, they're gonna get chopped out. Now they're just fishing a barrel to get shot by D-Gen, and no, it's Tommy actually that takes him out. And oh no, look at this.
What?
Crackly and Joe. They're just sitting here. They're gonna win this game by default because everyone else is fighting one another.
All the way at the bank, or at the back right now, Crackly and Joe have a tank and just found a full repair tool. Rogue Shark is in here with the main one. It will take a lot of damage. Crackly and Joe, they're active, and I think they're gonna take the first shot all the way over at Rogue Sharks. Remember, they have that repair tool. D-Gen popped all the way up top, and he gets beamed down, tossed straight into back towards Chap, and I'm not sure if they see him. Big boom, Chap mantles up. Rogue Shark going for the repair tech, and Chap dodges a big shot. He gets just no-scope sprayed out of nowhere by Rogue Shark. It's tank versus duo now.
We do see the tanks are coming in strong, and Joe and Crackly are going to the vehicle. Looks like their tank may have been damaged too much. The solo hiding in, now gonna use the shockwave plays. He's gonna get beaten by everyone. It's literally just duck hunt right now. He's getting beamed up. He goes down, or I imagine he will in just a second here. Now we have to take out the final tank. The mission to win the game. Can you take out the tank, or will Rogue Shark and Knight win it all?
Raid boss mode, it's a hijack that goes straight in for it, trying to damage him up, but Crackly's running towards the storm. Broken down, spammed out, switch seats. Where's Crackly? I'm not sure, but Carrie's there with distraction to take everyone down. The only players to not roll in with the tank are there to blow one up and take a few more shots, and they'll be the last alive inside this circle. One more team healing somewhere across the ways. It will be Joe that goes down, but Cash and Fairy with that fourth game, big win.
Cleaning it up for the last game. You love to see it. French Canadians taking home game number 4 with that beautiful plays. They had a number of elims too. I would say at least like 4 elims.
Yeah, I mean, just amazing to see. It was just awesome. Kelly, I mean, what did you think about that game? I feel like it was a bit of everything, a little bit of on-road action with the tanks, and also just infantry fire with people without vehicles.
I honestly loved Degen and Chap's play there, just holing up literally in a hole in the wall and just hoping that no one noticed them. And it kind of worked out for a little bit there. But unfortunately, Rogue and Knight caught them out with a tank, which is probably the worst thing you'd want to get caught out by. And that did spell disaster for them. But honestly, we saw a little bit of everything.